Welcome back to the show. We're starting to grow now. This thing is starting to get a little bit bigger now. We got some love from the David Benavidez episode. I want to thank all of you guys who watched it and commented down below. Make sure you comment down below here. Even if you want to talk a little bit of smack, tell me what you think about the fights. I'll always comment back. If you look down in my comments, you notice that I reply to everybody that comments. So if you want to comment, you want to argue, you want to banter back and forth, I'm all about it. I'm about the business. So comment down below. Make sure you share the channel. Tell people what's going on. We got a whole new thing going on here. Quality boxing media. So interesting day today. Get to come to the wild card. Coming to visit a good friend of mine, Antonio Orozco, subject of Under the Hand Rap, times a million episodes. He's training out of Freddie Roach. We're gonna hang out and see how the day goes. Just one question, most important question you're gonna get asked for the rest of your training career. Pineapples, do they belong on a pizza? Yes or no?
No. It's like when I'm right, and when I'm wrong, I could have been right, so I'm still right because I could have been wrong.
You are the man. So, whose idea was Freddie Roach?
I think Frank and myself, we came together. You know, we went through a couple names, couple options, all great options. But I mean, I think when it came down to it, I'm talking Freddie Roach. You know, this is a great opportunity that, you know, as a professional, I would like to give myself. You know, to be with an elite trainer, a trainer that has been through everything, is very well respected, and this is a sport we never stop learning, and I mean, I think Freddie has a lot to offer.
You know, I thought that he could have outboxed Ramirez and he tried to outbang him a little bit, so we kind of get him refine his skills a little bit and be a little bit sharper with it.
Man, I'll tell you what, this bike, who the fuck was Tyson Fury who rides this bike?
Oh, right here, Marco Deckman. I think he's the one that sits right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, German. So,
How tall is Marco Deckman?
Marco, yeah. At least like 6 something. 6'1", 6'2".
He's a little shorter than me.
Yeah.
Thanks for getting a haircut.
Yes, I cleaned up this time. I got a week's notice that Albert was gonna come, and they know was coming. So I said, for the first time, I will be presentable.
We've come and you didn't have a haircut. I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
I was like, shit.
Plenty of times. And he's being honest.
So this is how many years now? I think we went to go see you first time 2000.
What about Taylor? I believe, no?
No. Forbes.
Forbes. Yep. That's right.
Forbes.
Yeah.
14, 15?
14, yeah.
2014.
Must be doing something right.
Still one of my most favorite fighters. So it always feels good when you wake up and get invited to the wild card. Lots of stuff going on this week. Got 4 events in LA. First off, Monday, you got the Estrada Sorong Visay, Danny Roman, TJ Doheny press conference. We've got the Canelo Jacobs press conference later in the evening for the biggest fight of the year. We then got Mikey Garcia's media workout in Riverside. And then on Wednesday, we have got Sean Porter's media workout for his fight against Yordenis Ugas at the Dignity Health Sports Park. It just sounds stupid. Just call it the StubHub. Sponsor money. You and your sponsor money ruining historic names. Anyhow. Lara, Costano. Arislandi Lara and Brian Costano put on a really good fight on Showtime this weekend. I scored the fight 8-4 for Costano. Let me tell you why. The rounds were close, and I thought Lara was the better ring general, and I thought Costano had better effective aggression. So, you have a good ring general in Lara, whom we all know can box. He banged a little bit and fought with Costano, when he needed to. But Costano was effectively aggressive throughout the fight. And he was banging to the body. He was banging upstairs. He was pushing Lara around the ring. Lara, however, was countering really nice. He was firing his shots off really nice, landing and connecting. So it wasn't like Costano wasn't allowing Lara to get off. Costano was just making Lara work harder. But the reason why I was giving or edging rounds to Costano is because in the last 10 seconds of every round, Costano would surge. And I thought the rounds were close enough to where that surge at the end was winning him the rounds. I scored the fight 8-4 for Costano. You could have it 8-4 for Lara or 7-5 for either. The fight was ruled a split draw, 115-113 for each, and then 114-114. Really respectable scorecards. There's really no argument there. It was a good fight. Lara, in his old age, has gone from being an almost unwatchable fighter to an action fighter. I get excited now when Lara's gonna fight. His fight against Hurd was insanely good, and he fought in a way that we did not expect him to fight. He went straight at Hurd, Hurd went straight at him, and they fought in a phone booth for 12 rounds. It was a good fight. This fight was almost the same. Lara did box a little bit more than he did against Hurd, but he wasn't afraid to get inside the trenches and fight Costano. Costano was coming forward so much that Lara understood that he had to get in the trenches. And Lara, to me, was never really a ticket seller, but now, in his twilight of his career, because he's 35 years old, there's only so many years left that he can do this at a high level. And last night, he showed that he can still fight at a high level. But in his last years of his career, Lara has developed into an all-around fighter. He was a great boxer, yes, but now we know Lara can fight on the inside, and he can do a lot of good things. Look forward to watching him again. I look forward to seeing Costano again. Definitely gonna buy a ticket to him. Maybe not a floor seat, but Costano just earned himself into that can't miss lower deck seating list. You know what I'm talking about when you're like, well, there's 3 fights this month and tickets are $50 to $200. Okay, we're gonna buy the $50 ticket for Costano right now, but he might upgrade himself to the $200 seat later on. So you get everything set up, you put the light in the back, you put the light on the shelf, you put the light in the front, you got the light over here, you got the 2 screens with the logo on it, camera set up, tripod set up. You're looking at your little monitor on your phone here. You got your focus set, good to go, color set. And then you realize, I just talked for about an hour and I wasn't even recording.